Hello everyone, welcome back to Rise of Legends LP. Last time Giacomo arrived in the land of the Alin, a mysterious land filled with magic and, well, Arabian Night influenced characters and wonders. He visited this land a number of years back, but then the roads and the whole geography of the area has changed since then, because probably shifting sands and what have you. So he was at a peril while his clockwork units were gathering sand and becoming broken because of the sand got into the clockwork and caused havoc on the machinery. But and to top it off, he was ambushed by a dark Alin disguising as a mystic in the desert. His name was Marwan, and when the situation seemed bleak, he was rescued by his longtime friend Harif, a friend that he made while in his childhood. Giacomo visited this city called Azar Harif, and the next mission involves him traveling there and seeing what's up with the king of Azar Harif, and to see whether the Doge has crossed the same path, and entreat to the king to maybe ally with him, give him resources to track down and capture the Doge and make him pay for what he did to his homeland. So, yeah. I think I mentioned in the last episode, by the end I will do something with the upgrades, or see what I can do. Well, from the looks of it, most upgrades do cost a bit more than we have, so we just not hesitate and go to Azar Harif right away.
You sure seem to know your way around.
I visited here a long time ago.
Visited? Try ran away. Took us 4 months to find him and we could barely drag him home.
Giacomo!
I liked it here.
I bet you did.
Are you ready? We have little of the king's time.
We're ready.
I'm not going in.
What?
I can't repair my airships here. I've got one working flyer. I need to take it back to Parada for parts.
But we need you.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine. I'll catch up with you as soon as I can.
Okay, hurry back.
So Lenora has left us. That's too bad.
Why have you come, young lord of Miana? I trust you do not bear bad news. With our share of that already.
It is an honor to have this audience, Your Highness. But I'm afraid my news is indeed quite dire. My city, Miana, has been destroyed.
How many of your people survived?
None that I know of, aside from the men I brought here.
You have my deepest sympathies. You are, of course, welcome to stay within the safety of our city. For what it is worth in this dark time.
I'm afraid there's more. We didn't come for asylum. We came to warn you.
Warn us?
The army that destroyed our city? It's made its way here to your kingdom. Your people are not safe.
Leave us.
Oh, the dancers.
Tell me, young lord, do you know of the Dark Alin?
Those things we fought in Padonia.
You're right. We fought raiders. They looked like Alin, but they were made of dark glass. I'd always thought the Dark Alin were just a story.
It is no story. It is no story that kills my people and destroys their villages. It is no story that has eluded my army at every turn. It is no story that has made us prisoners within the walls of our own city.
Your Highness, tell me more about these Dark Alin. When did they attack you? Where are they based?
nearly 30 generations ago, when the might of our kingdom was unrivaled, a genie known as Sawu was corrupted by a strange talisman,
There we go again.
an object which fell from the sky. Under the influence of this talisman, he created creatures of living glass, dark glass, and he used them to conquer the city of Mezakesh.
I've never heard of it.
It was once the mightiest city in our kingdom, and the most beautiful. Sawu could not be stopped. The most powerful mystics of that age banded together to destroy him. But the magic they used against him seemed to feed the talisman to which he was bound. He only grew stronger.
But he was beaten somehow.
Mezakesh was abandoned, and the city itself was buried, with Sawu at its heart, under a mile of desert sand. Since then, there have been rumors from time to time of these dark Alin emerging from that cursed desert. But this is rumor no more. In recent weeks, the dark Alin have returned, and they grow stronger with each passing day. Something has awakened them.
And the Doge promised to stop them.
He did. Until he succeeds, we can only hope to endure these attacks.
Whatever the Doge told you, it was a lie. He's not here to save your kingdom. He has some goal of his own.
Of course he does. I have ruled for 37 years, young lord. I am no stranger to such things. But if he destroys our enemy while achieving this goal, how can I deny my people such a gift?
Tell us how to reach Mezakesh. The Doge will betray you. I promise. We will not.
You ask me for permission to commit suicide, my friend. I do not have the power to deny you that.
It won't be suicide. Not if you allow Ari to go with us.
That I can deny you. I need Ari here. I must think of the safety of my people.
Your Highness, please. We must listen to...
attack!
What?
Dark Alin in the city!
You see now the threat we face? If you wish to seek your death at Mezakesh, go tonight. The desert will be more forgiving at night.
Alright, that was some very extensive story. And the mission is, of course, the defense of Azar Harif as the Dark Alin converges on the city. And the Doge has arrived here before us, and the king has told us that, and somehow convinced the king of his benevolence. Well, if only I could convince the king that he is dealing with a madman and a mass murderer. The king's bargain with the Doge will surely lead to an evil fate for his people. We will do the right thing and help the Alin defend their city against a crushing tide of dark loss. Should you survive, Ari has offered to defy the king's will and come with us. Though she risks permanent exile, she knows it is the only way to save her people. I do not wish to see any harm come to her, but without her help, we have no chance of finding our way in this land. So, Lenora has left us, of course. As much emotion and personality what I think is in-game models can depict. It's enough to it's enough to convey the kind of sort of a jealousy in Lenora's behavior or body language. Even here, she looks a bit dejected that Giacomo has found his longtime friend and resuming his relationship with the princess of Azar Harif. It doesn't really make sense that she has to go back. Lenora has to go back to Pirata to fix her airship while she's basically the ruler there and can probably order her subjects to bring whatever resources she needs to service her airship as needed. But I guess she needs some time to cool her head. Yeah, and the king has been sort of, I guess, lured into or tempted by the Doge that he will be the answer to resolving the problem with the Dark Alin and Sabu, apparently the leader of the Dark Alin, probably the character that we saw in the introduction, causing mayhem in the Vinci territory. Yeah, and one more thing is I'm not really so sure how to explain away that Giacomo is Giacomo basically starting from with nothing basically. I mean, he has conquered all those territories, almost reunited in all the Vinci territories now, coupled with probably the abandoned lands that the Doge has previously conquered in the last campaign, and he still cannot get or scrounge enough resources to help him. Kind of doesn't make sense, but only in the context of a starting new campaign does it ever offer any kind of a reasonable logic, because if we have all those upgrades that we had from the beginning, that the campaign would be a bit of a pushover. So we have to use Alin unit against Alin unit. I wished I could probably use Vinci unit against Alin unit more than once in this campaign, but I don't know if I have any opportunity to do that. But let's go ahead and see what you can do with the new Alin units that we have at our disposal.
Azar Harif. I have not seen it since I was a boy.
Sure looks pretty.
I wish I could have returned under better circumstances.
Alright, so we are being attacked in the earnest from every direction, that is. We do have Clockwork Man. We can use at our disposal. And thankfully, as we found that in the last mission, Giacomo's attacks are compatible or is effective against the Dark Alin as well. So we have also Alin, who is seen taking this glass column. And she has a variety of abilities herself, which is governed by not by cooldowns such as Giacomo, but her mana. After all, she is a magical being. That makes short work of one of her abilities is a very powerful sting, which is sort of similar to Carlini's snipe, but it displaces her to the unit she's targeting. It displaces her near the unit that she's targeting. And Alin unit seems a bit weak, in my opinion. Giacomo's already dead. Yeah. This is trouble. Okay. I think I have enough wealth to continue on. Should I use my
Azar Harif is safe.
Yeah,
now.
you're dead. You're not.
However,
He
what
doesn't
remaining troops I had were
exist
destroyed.
anymore.
Ari has given me control of a small Alin base away from the city. I need to expand this base if I want to be of help the next time the Dark Alin come.
Yeah, I have a lot of.
We must hurry, for the enemy could attack soon.
I have a lot of units at our disposal, along with the heroes I already recruited. And I need to bring Giacomo back as soon as possible. Yeah, I've tried this mission before once, and had some trouble with getting used to the Alin units. Basically, their units are produced from circles. It's basically literally circles in the sand, and it cost damage, the health or hit point reflect that, and reflect such a setup. And one of the interesting things about these circles are the circles is that you can build these anywhere.
The Alin rely on magic for their strength. The best way to upgrade their power is by adding Magus districts to their city centers.
Yeah, and the Magus district is basically industrial district.
To add a Magus district, select your city and then click the Magus district button.
Maybe I should.
Magus districts provide research points. Use these to upgrade your economy, military, and territorial dominance. You can also research evocation, your national power.
Yeah, and these circles can be placed anywhere on the map, regardless of the territorial reach. So I'm thinking Alin might be very effective in, kind of sneak attacks and what have you. But also Alin units are, some of the units are quite redundant, and as you could have seen in the first phase of this mission, rather fragile. But there are a lot of units that available even from the second mission.
The Alin can build 3 types of towers: sand spires, eternal flames, and glass citadels that are tied to their defenses and military production.
Yeah. The other interesting fact about the Alin is they can build these different structures. They can sometimes act as a defensive structure, such as the sand spire, but these structures also act as upgrade hub for each of the circles that produce different units based on elements basically present in the land of Alin. But I believe in this mission we are locked out of such upgrade path.
Sand spires offer defense against ground attacks. They also allow you to upgrade your sand units.
Okay, I think we are being attacked. For some reason, the neutral faction decided to attack us. Maybe they're corrupted as well. And Giacomo has arrived, and he has a little canopy on his walker, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool design change, I guess. Of course, it's hot in the desert. The sun is probably unbearable. And the neutral guys returned being neutral for some reason. That's interesting. Invocation is the so-called industrial devastation equivalent. The Alin equivalent of industrial devastation. I think it automatically generates melee units, couple melee units at its lowest level, and probably is going to give us more advanced units as we gain more levels, or we upgrade our research more invocation levels. Yeah. Alright, let's stun this structure. And let's build a circle of sand. Since this seems to be an important aspect of our important point or landmark in our territory. Let's send some of these guys to build a mine. And circles, sand circle, I guess this is called, circles of sand, produces this basic melee unit, scorpions, and also sand dragon, which is very imposing. It feels to be a very imposing unit that can make short work of weak foes, such as masked ground melee units. Yeah. Too bad this game doesn't have what's well, it might have it, but I can probably set it manually, but doesn't seem to have that patrol function. So we have created a scorpion. And yeah, have to measure our resource meter a bit clearer. And of course, from the city itself, we can create scout unit and the Alin equivalent of the dirigible. We can also transport Alin unit. So magic box. It's pretty magical. Mercenaries also are available on the Alin side, which are available from the trading post. And circles of flame is I guess what seems to be what do you call it, sort of serves the same function as, you know, barracks, but it generates fire-based units. And yeah, juvenile salamander I think serves as almost similar function as scorpion, but it costs less. So it has flame attack. I wonder whether flame as an element is strong against sand or glass. Probably strong against glass. Sand is strong against flame. Those you know, paper scissors, rock paper scissors kind of deal there, but it's not really clearly explained in the game. But that's what I think. How the Alin units are all connected to each other. So slowly upgrading and building our force, at least trying to show different aspects. Yeah, there's some very impressive sounding units available from the circles right from the get-go. We're not restricted from the unit selection, it seems. More merchant district. And if you have enough money, you can probably purchase the city or just trading post. Right now we think we need a bit more defenses near our well, probably you can just build up defenses as build up our defenses by creating a more potent force. Costs a lot of money to bring in another hero, but it will be very useful, definitely. Definitely Carlini could be very useful in this instance because of his turret and snipe. In general, melee unit effectiveness around Carlini. Okay, so build a Senspire. I think I did already. Okay. Yeah, these desert walkers are really weak. Seems. But they're cheap to build. And we have a huge deposit of timonium here. I think the amount of plutonium available from any any particular deposit is also visually represented. Let's see if I build a mine right here. Oh, okay, I can't because it's not my territory. Now it's a good time to build a puzzle box so we don't suffer attrition. And maybe also purchase a small city. And build a sandspire, whether that would accomplish our goal. If that would accomplish our goal in the second quest, I don't know, but yeah, the glass circle has a requirement of a glass citadel, which is also the kind of like Steam Fortress, as in it has a strong defense, but also act as an upgrade central for the glass unit. Okay, so the quest is done, and now we can see that there's an enemy force nearby. Yep. Now I think this mission emphasizes that there will be the alien forces are very kind of
the ground is exploding. Look at them. There are so many.
Our deposit, I think, that Giacomo just tried to travel toward. Yeah, and right away they're being attacked. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. So they're in the enemy territory. And there's some kind of tech here. Oh, okay, so coming back to face us. Yeah, alright. Just have to be very deliberate, and they'll forget continually expanding and defending at the same time. Yeah, and also use a lot of your hero abilities. The problem is these guys really love to travel toward or cross into the enemy territory to effectively be exposed to. Okay. Yeah, city defenses are very inadequate. So the king is also, building his own, I guess, structures and whatnot, but it appears that he's not really doing anything to help Giacomo. Okay, let's see, if this could help us buy some time for Giacomo to help his forces. I think it'll be enough for the time being. Let's create some salamanders, and also replace our lost unit. So our population total before the fight, before the attack of the Dark Alin was around 41. Now it's 36. So we're not losing a lot of units, it seems, so that's good. And needless to say, it is very important to fix the circle of circles, because they're very weak. They can be placed anywhere, but they do have a disadvantage of being a very weak unit. And another disadvantage, well, not disadvantage, another effect or byproduct or consequence of facing the Dark Alin is that they're corrupted. And you can see by this trail of smoke that all of these units have, is that their hit point and maybe, what does it say? Yeah, their hit point is lowered by corruption. and I don't think it affects anything else, but still it is very annoying when that happens. And our mine is doing fortunately okay, and yeah, this AI is not doing a very good job of defending their own city. Ah, goodness. Yeah. So this Dark Alin is a mine that I really didn't know I had. At least... no, not at least. It's a bit of a problem. I'm kinda rolling back here, which is a bit of a setback. I thought that being, you know, that we can place circles everywhere, and that maybe Alin was sort of a, you know, sneaky hit and run kind of sneaky faction specializing hit and run kind of tactics, but their unit doesn't seem very adjusted for that kind of function, because you know they travel very slow. Most of them, at least. Maybe the airborne units might be a bit different. Okay, so glass citadel has been built. You can see from the look of the guards here that he will provide a bit more of a resistance whenever being under siege. And yeah, he's spending right now. And I can build a circle of glass. Which allows us to build the glass column, which seems to be a pretty effective ranged this unit. Range based weapon, and spider, which seems to also serve as it can trample like clockwork spider, but its effectiveness is overlapped with other units from either fire or sand type. And also we have this looks like an observer from StarCraft Protoss side, but it is a glass cannon. It's effective against buildings, which we have to use against these different structures. As with the Vinci side, making more of the same structure or unit increases each cost. So that encourages you to maybe mix and match different types of units. And yeah, these mines are all functioning to capacity. These two, and yeah, corruption doesn't disappear or maybe to permanent status effect. Yeah, I believe I have magic box that I constructed. Maybe not. Okay. Alright. Somebody's attacking somewhere. Yeah, the alien seems to be afflicted by somewhat passive AI. Okay. Yeah, of course. The glass cannon, thankfully, seems to be not as effective against units, but they do make short work of, yeah, being tag teamed by different. Yeah, okay, so one of them. I'm hoping that I'm not seeing the Dark Alien has enough intelligence or AI strength that they are employing any kind of a kiting tactic against ours. Kind of a straggling unit. Glass cannon. I think I need more substantial force than this in order to. Okay. No, I'll upgrade this as well. And build this and this, maybe one of each, then attack. Surely I'll be able to overcome one such glass fortress. Surely I'll be able to. Yeah, you can see the the spider or the glass spider trampling our unit. I think other units of the Sander flying with the same kind of efficiency against light foes can also use some kind of trample, but. So if you use invocation, I think it's not time limited. I think our forces have grown larger. Then we can take 1 or 2 fortresses. Large foes. Alright. Yeah, this will be our main force, and we will at least take over this particular. Okay, I forgot the glass magic box. I think I should definitely build one. Alright, so yeah, I'm not really quite familiar with Alin's way of doing things right now. Kind of worrying, but of course I worry a lot, but it's kind of worrying that I must face 3 Dark Alien heroes in this campaign, and yet I really do not grasp the basics of the. Well, I hope I can get familiar with the units. Yeah, I think this force is quite ready. We have a very sizable force. Although addition of Carlini or other hero would be welcome, but I think we can take these guys no problem. I think we've met our. Yeah, we've met our. Okay. Wow, okay. That is a bit disappointing. Okay, you guys attack. Yeah, and they start producing these units. Glass cannon will always target the citadel. Yeah, they're producing at a very high clip. Maybe I can try to build a circle here and try to pump out units. They're our goal or objective. I don't know how effective they are, but okay, I have a hard time. Okay, yeah, I mean, they're just producing units at a very, very fast clip. I don't know how fast. That's pretty fast. Finally, one of the glass spires destroyed. That's now the cathedral. Alright, so we lost a substantial amount of unit, I say. We did lose our glass spider, and then we'll reinforce it with even more units. And our heroes can maybe start attacking here. And also, okay, no, with my magic box. Magic box, where are you? Okay. Recruit. Yeah, as with any other light armored melee unit, it's I guess important to swarm any units with these guys and to be more effective. I think it can work. Yeah, so and the magic box comes to our rescue. Good. Yeah, I wish to have seen a bit more interplay between Vinci versus Alin, kind of what if kind of scenarios, which would have been pretty fun. Okay, so King has sent in a unit to help us with our defense. How nice of him. Yeah, maybe I need to purchase one more city here. Yeah, I can. Just wealth requirement. I have enough wealth to quickly advance or improve our city to another fortress. Maybe gain this nearby structure as well. Since I've gained a large city, I'm going to go for the advanced. Oh wow! Yeah, these units I get after building the districts do add to the population limit, to count against the population limit. So can be a bit of a hassle. You don't really we cannot really plan ahead while just thinking about how much increase in population limit there will be by building just a simple district, because the newly acquired units do subtract from that population support or available support. And I can also purchase the Oasis, which has a special property, seems. Builds for new unit. Oh, this I need. Increase population cap by 40. I need desperately. And build a Sun Spire here. Okay, of course. You'll notice that we are rather close by. Protect. Okay. I know you guys move a bit farther now. Need probably one more blast cannon. So Oasis is very important in terms of building a large force. Understandable. And yeah, these guys now have recovered somewhat, except for this dude. Still using attrition. Still using the hit point to attrition. Maybe I contain this guy here. Maybe he will gain a bit of health while in the magic box. Right? No? Can't. Whirlwind, huh? Oh. So it's a bit different how it works. It's magic whirlwind. Ah, this is what Marwan used when he escaped from Eri and Giacomo the last mission. So, okay. Alright, these guys are moving. To always keep producing, just in case. Okay. I've one glass cannon, that would be enough. Okay, now. Okay, as soon as we attack, as if they were waiting for us, they come to rescue their spire. Come to the rescue their spire. This seems to be the Alin darkening equivalent of a light melee unit. This seems to be a bit stronger, such as maybe Heartseeker class type of unit. And Class Spider is Class Spider, maybe a bit stronger, just because. And let's see if these guys can perform the similar. I don't know why Magicbox cannot just transport units in its, it doesn't have enough volume, I guess. Or the developer tries to, produce another kink in the whole transportation, I guess, dynamic. Maybe they thought Magicbox might be a bit too ludicrous that, it's able to transport like hundreds of melee units or troops in each small dimension, but I don't know. Alright. So our two forces kind of meet the center part of the map. I think they need to sort of hang back and let our heroes do the work, and I go Carlini. Okay. I guess this also Magic Whirlwind is rather easy to destroy. You can really never tell how much hit points it has. Alright. It's pretty funny that, well, not funny, but it's noteworthy to, kind of weird to see Glass Cannon leading the charge here. Pretty vulnerable, and that's what the enemy unit is focusing on. Glass Cannon, that is. What enemy units do we have? Okay, alright. Training is alright. Yes. Alright, destroyed. So I cannot really tell. It definitely seems that some units are powerful against a particular unit. That's definitely true. Because I can see that I can see the area has suffered, has suffered, moderate amount of damage. It seems that the same class of enemy units were, involved in the battle, but certain units have been damaged like a bit worse than I expected them to be. Definitely had to build another sense fire nearby. Who knows what the class 30, Dark Alin will be up to. Exploding all around. Exploding all around us, basically. And moving slowly down. Okay, don't cross into the... You currently should lead this force. And just in case, just to prove my point that I can build the circles anywhere. What is this? Strange. Is there something here? The circles are can be laid very fast and can reinforce, and you get a free unit. Wow, cool. Basically, probably you can also lay the sand, circles behind enemy lines, and yeah, let's try to build a super unit. I'm sure there will be Alin super unit, just like that. I think it was called Leviathan. Jeez, this kiting need to stop. Yeah, I think I have enough force to just maybe hopefully just push forward and end the mission that way. These will be our... What are these people? Oh, the King's Scouts or something. Alright, let's go and attack this. Maybe combined forces. Maybe will give us a better chance of... Alright, so this is our awesome high level flame unit. Or sand unit, I think it's flame unit. Okay. Let's build these guys also, just in case. We really need to make sure our units are moving forward, moving upward. Okay, these are our third maybe expedition force, I guess. Okay. It's very hectic. Okay, guys, hang back. And let yeah. Hang back inside your own territory, so you can get healed. Currently lay down the turret. I wonder how effective the turret will be against the Alin units. Oh, they're pretty effective. Just kind of shoot them off their feet. Only use the pings for us. This is a very powerful unit. It looks like it's very powerful. It kind of swoops down to the unit which attacking. Basically goes through the enemy unit and appears, which is a really cool animation. Okay, so we've completed our quest. Definitely better than the last time. Yeah, the king really didn't do anything. Yeah, these veins of dark glass. Probably we gotta be pretty careful. You know, I guess story-wise, it's where the dark glass Alin might be using some kind of a transport or some kind of a route to just pop up, anywhere that they want, as long as the vein is vein exists. Okay, so yeah, this is the state of the campaign right now. So I cannot do anything about them attacking, a city and taking away a particular spot. I'm just hoping that this is really strange. Not really strange, really. What this structure of the map kind of tells me is that Giacomo should definitely contemplate about going down first here and complete this mission, whatever it is, and move up to gain all the dominances. That's what it's called. Oh, we can build oasis. That's very nice. And go back around and try to face these Dark Alien heroes one by one. And I hope the Dark Alien heroes are defeated. They disappear from the map. You don't have to conquer any particular district or something like that. Maybe that's a different way of kind of defeating or winning this campaign. Just my hope. Something different for a change. And also we can build, of course, a lot of wealth here, which means we can support our cities with the military district, even if being besieged by one of these Dark Alien heroes. So definitely one wealth here. We need more wealth soon. And we can now expand our army. Arranged. What do we want? Despite the Rook being a very high level, not just the highest level unit, it doesn't cost a lot to include them, except for the space requirement. I wonder why there's space requirement. I'm not so sure. Well, since we can just replace them as at will, we just include Heartseeker first. Just looks cool. Just mentally riding raider range unit. And we can also research Stonebite, such as Stonebite, which increases all the attributes of the Sand Circle unit. Pretty cool. Probably save up some research points later. And this is speed and for all alien units. Okay, so all of these research pathways offer some upgrades that either apply to specific element-based attacks or units, and also the upgrades that affect the entire alien force. So I think we need to be careful in trying to specialize and not try to improve everything. So I really want to learn whether the fire is like weak against, or all these elements are kind of related to each other in terms of strength and weakness. I try to find out. And we can now create one of the heroes I'm definitely going for. This looks cool. Fire bang. Definitely is going to use Airy a lot from now on. Okay. So my plan now is just trying to follow up with my plan. My plan that I I try to take and then see if it works. Nothing, well, pleases me more than a plan well executed and to the desired effect. And yeah, you can probably watch the beginning of that next LP. Thanks as always for watching this LP, and see you next time.